Hey, what's up guys? Welcome to this video and welcome to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you my top 3 favorite video effects to make your videos stand out in 2022. Now, why is it important to stand out, you might ask? And I know that sounds like a dumb question, but it's something that so many people tend to overlook. There are so many people out there that are making the same exact videos over and over and over again. And it's not necessarily a bad thing, and it works for a lot of people. But if you want to challenge yourself and create things that are certifiably you need to start developing your own unique style. And throwing in effects like this here and there really help with that. I'll be showing you how to download and use these effects on Final Cut Pro, and all of them were downloaded on motionarray.com, which is actually the sponsor for this video. But don't worry, I'm not the type of person that takes sponsorships from any platform or anything that I don't actually use and appreciate. MotionArray is something that I've personally been using for years to really just give my videos that professional look. And the cool thing that MotionArray is offering is 2 free months when you sign up. So all the effects that I show you today, you can download and use today in your own projects. So thank you to MotionArray for sponsoring this video. I'm super excited to share these with you. And all of the effects that you'll see today, you've probably seen them in my videos in the past because I actually use them like I said. So in this video, I'm gonna break it down and show you exactly how to make the crispiest, most unique, coolest videos in 2022. Let's do it. So the first one that I'm gonna be going over today is a cool film pack. And film can just be a cool way to add a little bit more character to our films. Really good, high quality 4K, 8K, whatever it is, footage today is really, really cool for a lot of different reasons. But it's also nice to add just a little bit more character to either your full film or just little sections of it. Last August, Nicole and I went to Paris and we just filmed kind of this handheld, just like standard travel film of just a bunch of cool memories from the trip. Honestly, it was just a fun video to look back on for the memories. So for example, that film is a really good one to just kind of give it like that retro look. So we're gonna hop over to the computer and I'm gonna show you exactly how to download it and get everything set up from MotionArray. So opening up MotionArray, once you log in, you'll be able to get access to this homepage. And as you can see, there's so many different ones. There's a bunch of motion graphic templates, Premiere Pro, After Effects, Final Cut. Today we're gonna be going into Final Cut because that is the editing software that I'm on. Once you open this up, there are a ton of different options. You got titles, photo, video, logos, transitions, backgrounds, and a bunch more. Even if you just hover your mouse over it, you can kind of preview what it's like. And there's templates for literally any kind of video you'd want. I've already gone here and favorited a bunch of them that I like, and the ones that I'm gonna be showing you, I've already favorited. So I am just gonna be going over to my collections, and I titled it very creatively, Cool Ones. The first one I'm gonna be showing you is Authentic Film Look. They have a couple other film packs, but this was just my favorite. So I've already downloaded it to test it, but I'll hit download again. Boom, goes to your downloads folder. As you can see, it's working right now. So we're gonna go here, open up Authentic Film Look, and you can see it's doing some loading. And inside you have first the file Authentic Film Look, which has everything in it. And then next to it, you have a help file. So I'm just gonna walk you guys through how to download this one, and then the next ones you should be able to figure out just because every single one that you download has a super easy to follow template of just how to install and everything. So from here, you're gonna open up Authentic Film Look and you have a couple different things here. What I'm gonna do next is open up Finder. So I'm gonna get a new Finder window. And then I'm gonna go through this step list here. So first, click Final Cut or Control click Final Cut, hit Show Package Contents, Contents, Plugins, Media Providers, Motion Effect, Contents, Resources, Templates, and then you got your generators and stuff. So right here inside my generator folder, that is where I'm going to pull this folder. It's already in there because I've already tested it, like I said, but you just drag that folder or copy it into there. And then you're gonna open up your effects folder. and then copy this color correction folder and put it right into there. And after that, you should be all set, because the other thing with this film look pack is just an overlay, which I'll show you how to use. So what I like to do is just drag this overlay folder to either the desktop or just the top of the downloads folder so you can easily access it. After that, you're good to go. If you have Final Cut open, you're gonna have to close it and reopen it for it all to work. But after that, you should be good to go. So I'm gonna go ahead and open up Final Cut. Okay, so opening up here, this is actually my full project. It's not completely done yet, so I'll have to go in a little bit later and add some different things. But with these effects, you basically want to edit your entire project or whatever clip you want to apply it to, and then add that later because you have to add in the whole project to it. So what I'm going to do here is I am going to select this entire project. Boom. Hit Control, New Compound Clip, and don't worry about all the complicated looking timeline. Yours obviously doesn't have to look like that, and you can just apply it to individual clips. So I'm gonna hit New Compound Clip, Paris Clip, boom, we got a straggler sound effect. I'm just gonna leave that. So now, you're gonna wanna open up your generators, and then in here, mine is just in the normal generator folder, so you can kind of see all the old film effects. And here is the workflow. So you can pick whatever you want. There's a bunch of cool ones. You can preview them on your preview screen like that. There's these ones too. But I kind of like this just old film, Super 8 film. So I'm going to bring that here. You can actually delete the actual clip in your timeline. Make this as long as you want it, and then here you're going to go over and click the upload source clip. So now you just go back and you find the clip that you want it to be affected on. So Paris clip, that's the whole video. So I'm going to click that clip, apply clip, and boom, the overlay is automatically added on there. So after this, you do have a cool little frame. You can even have it keyframed. So if right here, I want it to be there and then slowly move down, I'll just go a little bit further in the clip, put this down a few frames, and then you can preview and see that it's moving down like that. So from here, what I'm gonna do is delete these keyframes that I didn't actually want. And now what I'm going to do is actually add the overlays that I talked about before. So I'm going to hit Escape, come down to my Downloads folder. You can see Authentic Film Look right here. So a folder opens up that is called Overlays. And then from here, basically what you can do is just drag these, theoretically, just drag these into your project, open that up, and then just hit overlay. Okay, so I'm gonna move this over to the beginning, and boom, you can see those dust and scratches on the actual film itself. There are a bunch of different ones. So there's dust and scratches, there's dust heavy, there's lines, there's grain, there's sepia dust. I'll just check a few of these different ones out so you could see, but that's what's fun about it. You can kind of play around with it yourself. So there's that one. That one's pretty intense. For me, I kind of just like the dust and scratches because it's not too heavy, but it definitely gives you that unique look. So now the last part is actually the film color correction. All of this, again, comes with that pack. So I'm going to come down. You can see here film looks. And you can basically just preview what this is going to look like on your project. So I'm actually going to place that on my project before I do the dust so we can kind of preview it. So yeah, there's a bunch of different pretty unique looks. This color film one is pretty cool. Let's go here, pale film. See, that comes with an overlay on it. Pale gold, I actually really like this one. It gives it that just old 8mm look. So I think I'm going to go ahead and apply that. So boom, there we go. Let's put the dust and scratches back on there. And there we go. We have an old filmy looking thing. Also, if you can notice, the edges were actually affected by that filter. So if I wanted to do something different, I would have basically gone in, and before I added that overlay, I would have just added the color correction. But I'm pretty happy with that. It actually looks pretty realistic, like old film. So that's about it. You can add a little bit of flair yourself. Up here, I have an 8mm film sound effect that I downloaded from Artlist. So you could put that underneath, and just to give it, again, just some more character and let your film stand out from the rest. And then you just need the song and you're good to go. All right, so this next one is one that I've actually never seen anyone else use. It's really unique and creative and just gives your films like such a distinct look. And that is the zoom transition. As you can see here, it's super clean and just really creative. And like I said, I don't think anyone on the planet has ever used this effect before. If you have a subject as well, the second you apply this effect, it'll instantly give them an 8-pack and the ability to do backflips.
Where the f are your parents? Who are your parents?
Nah, if you're still someone who's using zoom transitions in 2022, please, I beg of you to stop. But the actual next one is one called the YouTube pack. And whether you're editing videos for a client or you're actually filming YouTube videos, this one can come super in handy. So I'm gonna do the example on the same Paris video here. I'm gonna full screen that. And basically, we're gonna come over here. We're gonna go to generators and go to YouTube pack. Again, the file will tell you exactly how to download it. But if you come in here, basically has a bunch of really cool preset animations. So, for example, I wouldn't use this one in this precise video, but if I wanted to basically create a little animation of my channel for people to subscribe, then this does all of that automatically. Then you come in here, there's these cool little buttons. So if I want this to pop up at the end of my video or somewhere throughout, all you do is drag it over your timeline, come in here, sort of position it wherever you want it to be. I usually like to put my stuff in the corner, and you've probably seen these on my channel before, but you just drag it wherever you want. There you go. A couple of them have the freedom to actually add like a channel name, stuff like that. So this is one that I use a lot. And basically what you can do is come over to the panel over here, find the video effect, and you can just change the name. So right here, if you want to add that to your project, you can change the view count. You can change the view count to 1 billion views. Hit enter, put that wherever you want in the project, and it just looks really clean. So just kind of pops up, boom, it looks professional, and then just goes away super cleanly. And then on top of that, if you're not editing on YouTube, this still comes in handy if you're using this to build videos for clients. So basically you can come in here and let's say you want to plug someone's Instagram, so like a brand or company you're working with. Again, you just drag it straight onto your timeline. It's super easy. My computer is not doing super well because when you screen record, it takes a bunch of processing power. But here you go. Again, you can put it wherever you want. It's a cool preset animation. You just come over here, change it to whatever you want to say. You can even change the font here. You can put it whatever you want, something cleaner. I use Hero Light a lot for my stuff. It just looks really clean, so you can put that. You can change the text size to fill the whole bubble. You can change the colors. There are just a bunch of different things that you can change depending on what project you're actually doing. There's Facebook, Blogger, Behance, LinkedIn, Periscope, Pinterest, Skype, Twitter, Vimeo, WhatsApp, YouTube. Getting down to some more of the effects, coming down to elements. I actually use the arrow a lot. It's kind of hard to find arrows that just look clean. This one you can adjust in a bunch of different ways. You can have a cursor. You can kind of move the cursor wherever you want. Like button, loading screen. This one's actually super useful if you're making a video trying to explain NFTs to people.
Everything has the potential to be a non-fungible token. The metadata of access.
Search bar, notification bell, and then just these random splash effects. One more thing with the YouTube pack, there's actually a bunch of preset titles as well. They're pretty clean. I really actually like them. Let me show, like even if I was editing a video like this Paris video, you can just put the title there and it comes with this cool preset animation. So like in the beginning of my video, for example, if I wanted to kind of just set the tone or set the mood or set where we are, I could just come in here, edit each individual thing. Let's go France. This one I'd like to be a little bit bigger just to match the France. Not completely, but maybe like that. I'll go in here too and do some sort of like cooler title sequence. I like to use Futura on a lot of my projects, so I'm gonna go ahead and change that one. That one automatically goes, and you just have complete flexibility to do whatever you want with it. So even for this, I'll probably bring it down a little bit and then move it upwards. That is a pretty cool title, in my opinion. I'm gonna make it a little bit smaller and more petite, and just in a couple minutes, I have this really cool preset animated title. And there's a bunch of different ones here. So you can change the colors, you can change the design. This one's super cool. And again, these motion graphics just give your video that look of professionalism that people are really looking for. Okay, so that wraps up that pack. Now moving on to my third and final effect, which is a typewriter effect. So this is a title animation as well. I'm gonna go ahead and delete this one. And once you have it all downloaded and into your titles folder, all you have to do is open it up, and there's a bunch of preset typed titles. So you can kind of preview that here. It kind of comes in from the middle. This one is different. There's just a bunch of different designs. For now, we're just gonna start off with the basic typewriter title font right there. So I'm gonna go in here, drag that there. And with this one, the best font to use is definitely a typewriter font, so I actually had to go and download a specific typewriter font. If you literally just Google typewriter font, you can go to the first site and kind of just pick exactly which one you like. I downloaded one called Traveling Typewriter. So just go to a part in the animation where pretty much everything is written. And I don't actually want this second set of typing. I just want one line. So I'm gonna go ahead and delete that. And then I'm just gonna put Paris, France. You can kind of retime it to where it'll fit perfectly wherever you need to use it. I might put this one a little bit longer. Boom, easy as that. And it just gives your film that little bit of extra character to kind of set you apart from the rest. So those are all the effects I'm gonna be showing you today. Definitely let me know if you wanna see more videos like this. I don't get into editing a ton on my page, but I really enjoy it, and especially just with how easy Motion Array is to use and download really cool stuff that doesn't take a ton of time. I'm someone who's not super tedious. I don't like messing with things a ton, especially when they're that small. So this helps me just get stuff that looks really clean and really good in not that much amount of time. And looking at Motion Array's site, there are a ton of different things. They have over 500,000 templates, music, stock footage, transitions, photos, and motion graphics. If you're ever in a creative rut, which definitely happens from time to time, check out Motion Array. Sign up with the link below to get your first 2 months for free and start creating without limits. They definitely paid me to say that. No, but on the real, I hate how like corny that sounds, but it's honestly true. Motion Array has helped me a ton, just taking my videos to that next level. And I'm definitely someone who wants to try something before I actually invest my hard-earned money into it. And that's what's so nice about having those 2 months for free, is you can download it, you can try it out, you can download a bunch of effects, test them on your projects, see if you like them, and then if you want to keep using it, you can just keep using it. You really have nothing to lose, so again, link is down below. And I just want to say thank you I appreciate each and every one of you guys for watching my videos. It really means the world to me. If you could do me a huge favor, if you got anything out of this video, if you could hit the like button down below, it really helps the channel a ton. So I'd really appreciate that. But that's about it. Thank you guys again for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.